Hey friends, happy Wednesday. Let's get warmed up. Running or marching in place, adding in the arms. We got shoulders and lower body today. Our shoulder moves are a press with a band, a raise and pull, and swimmers. So those last two moves are our repeats for last week. Lower body moves, we're gonna have an over and back, open and close bridge, and a side lying leg raise. And then we're gonna come back to the shoulder moves for the burnout round. Arm circles forward. Raise and pull. I am going to do 12s, swimmers, 10s. I had to drop last week, so my goal is to try to use 10s for all 3 rounds. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But that is the goal. Let's go back. Open and close. Other than those 2 moves, we use bands for the rest of our moves. So I'll be using medium bands for all the rest of the moves. And let's kick out in front of us, hand opposite leg. Three, 2, 1. First, we're going to start with a rubber band. We're going to put it around our forearms. We are going to bend our arms. We're going to put pressure on that band. We're going to raise up above our head as if we are pressing weights, and then we are lowering down, okay? Now when we have weights, we usually don't bring our arms all the way down. That's okay though. We're trying to get the full range of motion with this band, so that's what we want to do. Make sure you keep that pressure on the band the entire time. If you need to take a break, guys, you'll just let loose. 3, 2, 1. Put pressure back on, jump right back into it, okay? Keep that core engaged. Slight bend in the knees. And we are breathing. This move is tricky. Doesn't seem too bad. By that 3rd round, it's gonna burn pretty good. And if you're like, it's burning pretty good right now, good. 3, 2, 1, nice job. Raise and pull. Got my 12s here. So palms facing our legs. We're going to raise out in front of us, pull in, and lower down. Keep those elbows up the entire time. I don't want to see this, okay? As we are pulling in, up, keep those elbows up, and then down. So once again, palms facing the front of our legs. We're gonna bring those weights up and out to our sides, and then up and back to the front. Whew. Man, these still feel pretty heavy this week. We're gonna push though.
Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Woo! That was wowza. Go ahead and write down anything that you need to write down on your sheet if you had to drop. If you decided to pick up a heavier weight, you can always do that as well. If you start doing a move, you pick a weight, you start doing a move, and you're just like, just not really being challenged that much, drop it, pick up a heavier weight, okay? At least try. All right, shake it out.
Let's put that band back on around our forearms. All right, put pressure on that band. Let's do it. Over halfway done. Keep breathing through it, friends. I know it's burning. And if it's not burning, probably need to pick up a little bit harder or heavier band, however yours are marked. 3, 2, 1, nice job. Oh, raise and pull, friends. Raise, pull in, lower down. Believe it reached about 80 degrees here in Missouri today. Definitely feeling that up here in my studio. For those of you who do not know, I record these workouts in the upper part of an old chicken barn. Okay, I have air conditioners up here, I have fans up here, but it still gets very warm. So definitely once the hotter weather sets in, I will try to work out earlier in the day. 3, 2, 1, swimmers. Trying these 10s again. As always, I apologize for my faces. But you should also be making faces. If you are making 0 faces during your workout, definitely need to bump up. If you don't have any heavier weights, maybe that's something you start looking into. Put it on your wish list. Put it on your birthday list. 3, 2, 1, because here's the thing, friends. These weights, they're an investment, okay? I understand that it's a little bit pricier to buy your own weights, but number one, you will rarely have to replace them. Some of these weights I've had for 15, almost 20 years, okay? So keep that in mind when you're going to buy them. Like, oh, I really don't want to spend the money on these. They're gonna last you a long time, okay? You're gonna make way more progress if you have what you need on hand, all right? Okay, one more time, friends. Well, one more time with the heavier band and weights. All right, spin those arms, press, lower down. We're almost there. Got less than 15 seconds. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Guys, your shoulders should be burning. Raise and pull. see what we can do with these 10s this round. Said doing it for any portion of the third round, I'm gonna be happy with. And that's it. 8s for me. You do whatever feels best for you, whatever is challenging for you, as long as you can use good form. As soon as that form starts going out the window, guys, I need you all to drop just a little bit, okay? This whole process is a very fine art of lifting heavy, but not too heavy. We gotta challenge ourselves, but we have to do it in a way that's safe and that's gonna get us the results that we want. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm excited to move on to lower body. Okay, go ahead and pop a band on around your thighs. We got an over and back, we got an open and closed bridge, and a side flying leg bridge. So we are down on the ground for all 3 moves, okay? Write down anything that you need to write down about your shoulder moves on your sheet. Hopefully by now you've kind of figured out a little shorthand way to write things down. Whatever makes sense for you, okay? All right, over and back. We're gonna take one leg, we're gonna put it out back behind us. We're gonna lift, bring it back behind the leg that's bent, and then back over. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders, your core is engaged, and the knee that is on the ground, make sure it is under that hip, okay? If we put it more towards the middle, it's gonna make it easier for us. We don't wanna make it easier for us. 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg in, other leg out. Guys, these workouts are only 27 minutes, which means for 27 minutes, we gotta push ourselves, okay? For 27 minutes, we gotta make it a little bit harder on ourselves so we can get everything that we can out of these shorter, efficient workouts, okay? 3, 2, 1, nice job, come down on your back, open and close bridge. So we have done a pulse. Today we are not pulsing, we are going to put our arms out for balance, we're gonna come up, open, close, and lower down, okay? Make sure your feet are closer together, and as soon as your booty touches the ground, we're popping right back up, okay? Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Roll them to your side. You do a leg raise and lower down. You can bend that bottom leg to help you balance a little bit more. You want to resist that band as we are coming down. Hand in front for balance, core engaged. 3, 2, 1, other side. Nice job. 30-second break. You can stay on the ground if you want to. Whatever works best for you. If you want to get up and walk around a little bit, you can. Just please be careful with the band on around your thighs. Woo. All right, quote for the day. Well, it's kind of like a few separate quotes, but they all go together, I promise. So what I have on the board, it says, eat
eat the same, move the same, we will still look different. Best version of you. Okay, let's do over and back. Put a leg back, over and back. So, the top part. Eat the same, move the same, we will all still look different. Guys, that is true. Even if we all ate the exact same foods and we all moved the exact same way, we would still look different, okay? 3, 2, 1, other leg. Genetics are a thing, okay? Genetics can play a big role in how our body is shaped, in how we lose fat, and how we build muscle, right? So the reason I want to tell you all this is because I want you to be very careful with the stuff that you are looking at on social media. Okay? 3, 2, 1, open and close bridge, come down on your back. Arms out for balance, let's go. I will do kind of a what I eat in a day type thing because I want to show you different ideas for meals and how you can go about hitting your specific numbers, right? And I tell you all that. When I post those things, I say these are specific for me and my goals. This is not meant for you to try to recreate for yourself, okay? It's just for ideas. The difference in between some of these things that I see online is I'll see these girls showing off their abs, showing off their butt, their legs, whatever, and then I'll be like, to look like me, follow what I eat in a day, right? And it's to get views, it's to get engagement because they look great. 3, 2, 1, nice job, roll onto your side, come up onto your hand. We're gonna lift that top leg and lower. And the reason this is an issue is because even if you were to copy their exact meals, you still would not look like them, right? You would still look like you, whatever your genetics have determined you would look. 3, 2, 1. So that's why I would love for your main focus to be the best version of you, okay? The healthiest version of you, the strongest version of you. I would love for you all to focus on that because comparing ourselves to other people is never gonna bring joy. And I say that as someone who did it for a long time. Probably if I went back and looked on my Pinterest and stuff like that, I probably have pictures saved 3, 2, 1 of these beautiful women that I will never look like, okay? Because I probably have some pictures saved of some girls that are 5'2" and curvy, and obviously that is not me. I am 5'8" and I am not curvy, right? It's just not my body type. It's not my genetics. All right, friends, one more time, over and back. And here is another thing to keep in mind. I saw somebody post this one time on TikTok and I thought it was genius. It said, some personal trainers look incredible because they're good at what they do, okay? Other personal trainers are personal trainers because they already look good, right? 3, 2, 1, meaning some people are genetically blessed. Let's face it, we know this, right? That is not to take away from anything that they've done. They probably still work very hard, but a lot of times what you see when people have been blessed, 3, 2, 1, come down, open and close bridge. When people have been blessed with these types of genetics, they will say things like, it's just not that hard. All you gotta do
do is insert whatever BS they're trying to sell. Okay? And they may truly believe in their heart of hearts. That's all you have to do. But we know there is no one size fits all for any of this. Okay? For the journey, for each of us. So we just have to be very careful about who we are following and the advice they're giving out, because they might have looked like that since they were 14 years old. You know what I mean? Again, that is not taking away from the fact that they're probably still putting in a lot of work, right? But if they try to convince you that it's super easy and you just need to do this one thing, or you just need to eat this one way, 3, 2, 1, you need to run the other direction, okay? Social media can be an awesome place for ideas and support and encouragement, and it can also be a very dangerous place for our mental health, and it can also throw us really far off track, right, if we're following the wrong things. 3, 2, 1, swing those legs around. Almost there. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Go ahead and pop that band off. We are going to go back to our shoulder moves. So I am going to use a light band, and then I'm going to use 8s for the raise and pull and 5s for swimmers. All right, friends, one more time. Go ahead, grab that band around the forearms, bend those arms, put pressure on that band, raise up, lower down. Make sure you're engaging your core, really focusing on using good form, bringing those arms up and lowering down. Slight bend in our knees. Keep those shoulders down away from your ears. Just because we're raising our hands up doesn't mean we're bringing our shoulders up. Shoulders stay down, okay? Keep pressure on that band. Awesome job. Happy to be done with those. Raise and pull. I'm going to do 8s. Again, really focus on your form here. Focus on what muscles you are using during each stage of this move. As you pull up, as you pull in, and then as you lower down, okay? On TikTok. I was trying to figure out the wording he used about the personal trainers that look good. 3, 2, 1. Swimmers. He said, some people, shit, I lost it again. I'll get it back. Almost there. because they train. Some trainers train because they look good, okay? There it is. 3, 2, 1. And what he was talking about, we're gonna stretch this out, friends. Hook those hands behind your back. You know, is like, do people look a certain way because, let's say swimming, right? Do people look a certain way because they're a swimmer, or are they good a swimmer because they look a certain way, right? Because if you ever look at a sport, bring those arms around to the front, we're gonna stretch out our back, separate those shoulder blades, roll your head and shoulders forward. If you look at a specific sport, like there are definitely body types for that sport, right? Like sometimes you can look at somebody, you can be like, man, they look like a volleyball player or a basketball player, or they look like swimmer's a good one, because there's definitely a swimmer build. Football player, right? Bring an arm across, press down gently. So he was just kind of talking about, you know, if people are trying to gain a certain physique, like, do you do these specific activities to look like that, or do these people do these specific activities because they're already genetically predisposed to look like that, right? Other side. He said the same thing goes kind of for personal training. So, any which way, you all probably don't care about that much, but I thought it was interesting, an interesting outlook. 3, 2, 1. Nice job today, friends. You can stretch out your glutes a little bit if you feel like they need some stretching. I will see you all tomorrow for leg day. I'll see you then.